Now, anybody who's listening right now, who do you think that they are naturally going to be more drawn towards?
The case for imperfection, vulnerability, and fairness.
You got it.
Hmm.
They're going to hear me, my case of 100% perfectness, and go, that's not real. That's not real. We know that experience. Everybody has vulnerabilities. Everybody could have done something better. And so they're going to naturally gravitate and go, your case, you're the truth tellers. And once you establish yourself as the truth teller in the conversation, it is a hard position to leave from. Once you establish, like especially judges, once a judge knows that you give him the case law, even when it's against you, he will believe you for the rest of all time for all your cases because they know that you follow the law, you tell the truth. So it's much easier when you think,
I was thinking about it in the context of selling to my clients.
yeah,
Like back in the day when I used to run a marketing business, the thing that I found to be most effective was when I told my clients the truth, i.e., I don't think so. What would often happen is my clients would develop a really good relationship with me. So my client might be a CEO of a big billion-dollar
uh-huh,
fashion company.
right,
And so they would have a relationship with me. The bridge of trust would be with me. My team would come in while I was sat with the CEO of this big company, and my team would pitch an idea to the brand.
right.
If I sat there and criticized and pointed out the faults in my team's pitch, the deal was done.
How cool is that?
So we would sit there in his big glass office, and I'd say, I don't love idea three. I don't think that's going to work. Even though, and then I'd say, idea one, though, I think that's the winner. Idea two is okay, but it's not worth the effort. Idea three is certainly not going to work. But idea one, I think that's the winner. And because I was pointing out the flaws in what's my own company,
Yes,
they trusted me for years.
I'm telling you.
And I was being honest. I was
Yeah,
always being honest. So if I thought it was a bad idea, I'd say it was a bad idea. And this is the long game,
yes.
which feels counterintuitive, right?
Yeah, and that's perfectly said.
Mhm.
And even when, let's say I was giving a closing argument, and let's say I was defending a company, and it was always better if I said, "Now, I believe after hearing the evidence, you should give their client this. I agree with that. They deserve this, but I can't. But it shouldn't be this number." Right? You see how all of a sudden you're like, "Oh, okay, well, I can agree with that." Way different if I said they don't deserve a penny.
Yeah.
Like very, very different. Now, in everyday conversation, it's that same way. If I stand by, I did nothing wrong. I couldn't have said it any differently.